Play ball.
No idea.
Play ball.
Hello and welcome to a beautiful day at Memorial Park. My name's Aaron Goldstein. I'm here with my partner, Jason Sherman. And Jason, we have a great game ahead of us this afternoon between the Yankees and the A's. What can we expect from these two clubs?
Well, we've got two teams that have a ton of talent. The A's had a great draft this year, struggled through the regular season because a number of their players are multi-sport athletes, so they missed a number of kids. And when they finally got their whole team on the field, they really started pulling things together and dominating. Whereas the Yankees, on the other hand, have been strong all season, had the best record this year, and also have one of the best pitchers in the district, a young fella named Blue Hunter.
That's right, and Blue has really carried them throughout these playoffs, Jason. As we look at what he's done in his past two playoff performances, only one hit allowed. He's been just out of this world great, and they've really used him to carry their offense, and their defense has been spectacular. They've really turned into a complete team in these playoffs. And I was talking to manager Kurt Goldstein before the game, and he said the key was just to score early and let the big man work. And I think that's been their recipe for success all season, and I think that they want to stick with that.
Yeah, Blue has really done an incredible job on the mound. He's one of the most complete 12-year-old pitchers I've ever seen. He's got an incredible fastball. He changes speeds really well. He's also got a great breaking ball, and he's had just incredible command, especially in the playoffs. He is definitely one of those special kids out there. The Yankees have a number of really strong players to support him. Your young brother, Spike Goldstein, has become an incredible shortstop. He may be the best shortstop in the league, and he's hitting really well. Alessandro's a great first baseman. Cave's an incredible utility player. You can put him anywhere. Mateo's become quite a catcher. Owen Belke, he's another one of these kids who's hitting really well, and you can put him in a number of spots.
That's right, and let's not forget about the A's as we look at Anthony Lopez, for one, the Bulldog. He's a guy that you just want on your team. I feel like he just executes. He's a great team player. He knows his role. He's great out of coming in relief. He can do whatever the coach asks of him. He's one of my favorites to watch. Theo Rogers, that great leadoff bat.
He came up from AAA this season, and as soon as he came up, he started making a difference. I think he's been the starting shortstop for the A's all season, and he's really, for a 10-year-old, he's done an incredible job. And just to go back to Anthony for half a second, I've had the opportunity to coach Anthony many times, and the kid is always a pleasure, always has a smile on his face, and will always give you his best.
That's right, and other guys like Gus Singh, who's just been a key piece to this A's team all year. He's got a great bat, he's got a power bat, and he's got a power arm too. He's just been a force to be reckoned with all season, Jason. And also Matthew Mirich, is that steady, consistent left-handed bat in the middle of that order. Just continues to produce as the Yankees take the field, as the A's get ready to bat.
It's been a lot of fun watching those two boys, Gus and Matthew, develop this season. You know, Gus is an all-around great athlete, and it's really starting to show and pay off. He's developing into quite a little baseball player, along with his lacrosse. And Matthew, watching his development is been something I've really enjoyed as well. I've had the honor of coaching him a number of times, and he's starting to get a little chip on his shoulder, which is kind of fun to watch because he's always been a shy kid.
That's right. And so, folks, if you're wondering, Blue Hunter, the starting pitcher for the Yankees tonight, Mateo Viteri will be catching.
Theo Rogers.
Alessandro's at first base. Alessandro Garrett. Owen Belkey's at second base. Spike Goldstein is at short. Kaveh Naini is at third base. Jack Ferriston is in left field. John McDonald's in center field. And David Alspach is in right field.
Quick story on Jack Ferriston, folks, as Mateo throws down. He got hit in the face this year. He came back 3 days later.
He broke his nose.
Just
a tough little dude.
Just a stud.
He's a tough little fella.
That's a guy that you want on your team.
Absolutely. I heard he was mad that he didn't get to practice the next day.
So here's Rogers. He'll start the game for Oakland. Right-handed bat, good speed.
Fierce little competitor. Unbelievable watching some of these 10-year-olds compete this season.
Favorite major leaguer, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch is a strike, it's a ground ball to Spike Goldstein, who makes the play. One pitch, one out. That's what Hunter's good at.
Blue has been incredible.
Now hitting Gus Singh.
Nice play there by Spike Goldstein. Attack that ball, get the glove down, scoop, and make the play. Jason, Alessandro Garrett is looking clean at first with that arm sleeve. Wow.
Looks very slick.
Gus Singh steps in and taps it to short. Here's another opportunity for Spike Goldstein, and he's 2 for 2.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
As Dave
And that's
Eby
another out for the Yankees.
makes the call at first base.
Now
Eby the
hitting
legend. As
Matthew Mirage.
2 pitches, 2 outs, Jason. If you're the third base coach here, if you're Eric Mirage, what are you telling your son Matthew? Are you giving him the green light?
I have a feeling he will be giving him the green light based on the fact that the first 2 hitters swang first pitch. Matthews also has got great eye-hand coordination and has a tendency to drop the ball.
As
First pitch
Mirage
swinging.
fouls it straight back. So Hunter is very aggressive, which is nothing new for him. He's pounding the zone with fastballs. Folks, let's not forget about the slider and the off-speed pitch. Hunter has a 3-pitch mix that is very effective.
I think he may have 4 pitches. He also has a curveball, doesn't he?
That's right. Listening to Trevor Bauer last night talking about how he wants pitches to reach all 4 quadrants of the zone. And that's what Blue Hunter is attempting to do as Mirage swings and misses. And the throw to first by Mateo Verteri is in time. Alessandro makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 inning for the
That's a
Yankees.
strikeout for the Yankees.
Blue continues
Now
to be
taking the
incredibly
field, the
efficient.
A's.
My Dodgers played him in the second
Pitching
round of
for
the
the
playoffs,
A's,
and
number
Blue
10,
pitched a complete
Gus
game in, I think, 56
Singh.
pitches.
It's just, he has that kind of stuff, Jason.
Yeah.
It's electric. As Gus Singh also has electric stuff, another tall right-hander for the Athletics.
Gus throws from many different arm slots, which is part of what makes him so tricky. He's a righty who, to right-handed hitters, oftentimes looks like he's coming from behind them just because of the arm slots that he throws at, constantly moving and adjusting.
So, Jason, Spike Goldstein has been in the laboratory, in the cage, working on his swing a lot, and what he's really emphasizing is being calm and patient at the plate, finding his pitch, and not being too aggressive, just
Hitting first
staying
for
up
the
the middle.
Yankees.
I hear he's
Number
been
2,
working with the world-famous
Spiker
Doug Lotta.
Goldstein.
That's
Some
would be
consistency. Doug Lotta, best known for coaching Justin Turner and many
Behind the
other
plate
major
for the
leaguers.
A's, Zach Mirams.
At the ball yard?
Yes. So Spike will be looking to attack a first pitch fastball if he gets it, as Coach Goldstein encourages him to be aggressive as he does all his hitters for that matter.
Yes, Kirk is definitely known to be aggressive with his bats, and it has always worked for him. Kirk's won, what, 2 championships already in Santa Monica Little League?
2, looking for
a
number
third.
3.
I think you were on a couple of his championship squads.
If I do say so myself. Folks, if you didn't know, Spike wears number 2 in honor of Derek Jeter, his favorite player.
Cheetah. Derek Jeter.
As here's the pitch, and Spike takes strike 1. Nice fastball in there from Gus.
I see the A's have Gus on the bump. They've got
That's low, 1-1.
Zach Miriams behind the plate. Matthew Mirich at first base.
Spike takes up, 2-1. We've got a great crowd on hand tonight. So many fans, members of this league contributing as that is outside 3-1 to the kid Spike Goldstein. As Spike fouls it straight back on another fastball. Gus isn't shying away. He's challenging Spike with fastballs. He's saying, here's my best pitch, go hit it.
Spike's working the count.
And ball 4, Spike draws the walk. A phenomenal at
And
bat there.
Spike gets walked.
Here comes Kaveh Naini.
Now batting
Naini.
number 5, Kaveh Naini.
Kaveh's been in the league since T-ball, and this has been his breakout season with his bat. It's been a lot of fun to watch him develop there.
Kaveh's always been great in the field, very versatile. Almost reminds me of a Kike Hernandez type player, Jason. Plays multiple positions. He's got a cannon of an arm as he takes a strike, and the throw back over there to Mirich is not in time. Spike gets in safely. Kaveh's really made efforts with his swing, and they pay dividends as he takes a strike. Great spot there by Gus. Counts now 1-2.
Kaveh is one of our few 4-time All-Stars at the young age of 11.
He was an All-Star his 8-year-old year. That is impressive.
Yes, he was.
As that bounces. So it's 2-2 now to Naini. Naini's looking for a fastball here that he can drive. Here's a pitch. And he gets a fastball and he fouls it down the right field line. Good hat there. 10 pitches already for Gus.
Just to finish the A's infield, they've got Anthony Lopez at third base, Brando Caspian at short.
So 2-2 here to Kaveh with Spike on first. No score here in the bottom of the first inning, and Kaveh swings and misses. An excellent pitch there by Gus
That's
to
a
retire
strikeout by
their
Gus.
2-hitter.
Now batting number 4, Alessandro Garrett.
Here comes the lefty Garrett. Garrett has made strides to learn to pull the ball. He always could hit Oppo as that ball skips away, and Goldstein takes second alertly. That got away from Miriams, and Spike capitalized. So here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's high and away, 2-0. So as I was saying, Jason, Alessandro always could hit the ball Oppo, but he's really worked on being able to unlock the pull side of the field.
Yeah, he's worked really hard this season, and Kirk Goldstein, in typical Kirk Goldstein fashion, has really developed the kid and turned him into a complete baseball player.
That's right, as he takes a strike now, 3-1. Hitters count here for Mr. Garrett. Stands from the left side. Here's the pitch, and that's low, ball 4. And the ball skips away, and Spike Goldstein is able to take third base.
That's a walk for Alessandro.
Spike greets his friend at third base, Anthony Lopez. The two are good buddies.
Now
And have been
batting
teammates a
number
number of
7,
times and are going to be
Big
teammates on
Blue
the 12U team.
Hunter.
Here comes Big Blue Hunter.
Not only is the kid a great pitcher, he's been hitting the ball really well this season as well.
He knocked in the only run in their win against the Dodgers as they throw back to third. Spike safe, and Alessandro alertly takes second base. Great base running there by the first baseman of the Yankees, and now the Ducks are on the pond for Blue Hunter, Jason.
Yes, they are. That was very interesting.
And he shoots one into right field. That's a base hit. Spike scores. Here comes Alessandro, and the ball is dropped by Miriams, and Hunter's able to advance to second. A two-run
And that's an
double.
RBI double by Blue Hunter.
Just like that, the Yankees lead by a score of 2-0.
Now batting, number 24, Obo Belke.
So here comes Owen Belke, who's been another key contributor. Now there's a discussion between the umpires led by Carlos. There seems to be some controversy about the baseline.
I'm not sure. I wonder, did Alessandro touch home plate?
So they call Eric Mirich and Kurt Goldstein over. Carlos is having a quick discussion with them. As right now the score is 2-0 in favor of the Yankees, but that could change depending on what this ruling is, Jason.
I'm very curious as to what happened here.
Coach, what was that? Points coming off. We got us, please.
So it's 1-0.
That's an out for the A's.
And Goldstein is continuing to question the ruling.
And 2 outs total.
No one can really understand it, as that there's now 2 outs and it's 1-0.
I'm not clear if
Maybe we should
missed
take
the
it.
plate.
Only one
We should
run
take it to
out.
replay in New York.
So Owen Belke, another one of the kids in the league who's made huge strides this year. He's become one of the best hitters in the league.
So Belke takes upstairs. Still a confusing ruling, Jason, but we move on as it's 2-0 in favor of the Yankees.
1-0.
Excuse
Took
me,
a run off the
1-0.
board.
2 outs here in this bottom of the first inning. As Gus deals, and that's low. And the count is now 2-0. So Gus having a little trouble settling in here. That's low, and it skips away, and Blue's trying to take third, and he'll
And
do it
there's a
without a
stolen
throw.
base.
Blue with the alert base running there. The big man can move well.
The Yankees are definitely playing Yankee-style baseball right now, being aggressive with the bats, being aggressive on the bases, and of course Blue is incredibly efficient on the bump.
Now Eric Mirich is having a mound visit with his A's team.
One meeting for Gus.
The A's, they've been in the gates of hell, and they came out and made it to the championship. They've been tested adversity all season. They've been able to overcome that. Nothing will phase this A's team, Jason.
I think that was a great move that Eric just made, going out there and making sure everybody remembers it's just a baseball game, letting them have some fun out there, and reminding them to just play ball.
So here's the pitch, and that's ball 4. So Belke
That's a
reaches
walk for Owen.
from a walk. So the Yankees only have 1 hit this inning. That was courtesy of a Blue Hunter line drive as John McDonald steps to the plate.
Big John McDonald has been quite an
Now
impressive
hitting number
hitter this
25,
season.
John McDonald.
So here's the pitch to John. He takes a strike. And now Belke advances to second base. And John pokes it foul, and it's 0-2 now.
And that's a foul ball.
John's favorite subject in school is math. Something of an analytics wizard, as the call is strike 3 and John is tagged out to complete the strikeout. Nonetheless, the Yankees
And there's
lead
strike 3.
1-0.
Now
At the
taking
end
the
of
field,
one,
the
Jason.
Yankees.
I wonder if we can get that call as to why they took the run off the board from the umpires.
Folks, we'll get back to you on that.
The A's are down by 1 run.
Have you hit a lot on that? That is faster than 7. Yeah,
Still pitching, Big Blue Hunter. Still catching, Mateo Viteri.
So apparently the call on the field was a head
Batting
first slide, which is
for the
illegal in
A's.
Little League unless you're going back
Zach
to a base.
Merriams.
Although you could argue that the catcher did not have control of the ball, but we'll move on as
Zach Merriams is leading off for the A's.
that's right. Cleanup hitter, batting lead off this inning. Big power bat from Merriams. As Hunter misses inside with the fastball, it's 2-0. I talked to Hunter before the game, Jason. He said he's very relaxed. He said it's not like any other game. It's just another game, and as Merriam swings out of his shoes and misses. Hunter was not concerned at all. He said, I've done it so many times before. This is just another day at the park, and I'm going to execute, which is wisdom beyond his years. As a liner is hit to Belkey, who makes the play, and the call is safe. Carlos Cruz says off the base. Alessandro doesn't appreciate that. Nonetheless, a base hit there for Zach
Now
Merriams, who
batting,
smoked that ball.
number 7,
Belkey.
Anthony Big Poppy Lopez.
Belkey made a great stop at second base, just keeping the ball in the infield.
Here's Anthony Lopez. We talked about him earlier. He's been a key part of this A's team all year. He does so much.
And always has a smile on his face.
As a strike is called. Good work thus far by Mateo Viteri, the catcher, of course, for the Yankees. Alessandro is still sulking regarding that call, Jason.
Yeah, one of the big struggles you have with little leaguers is sometimes they have a hard time moving past a play.
That's
The
right.
quicker they get past it, the better chances they've got to win a game.
At the end of the day, you can't change the past. You can't try to affect the future.
Correct a move.
As Hunter fires in a fastball there. That looked to be low, nonetheless a strike. It's 1-2 here on Anthony Lopez. With nobody out, as the Yankees lead the Athletics in the Santa Monica Little League Majors Championship game by a score of 1-0. We're in the top of the second inning here. Blue Hunter had a very quick first inning.
Yes, he did.
There's a
Mateo
meeting on
just
the
called
mound.
the timeout for a quick meeting on the mound. I think they crossed up their signs.
They got them together now as Lopez is down 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the ball gets away from Mateo momentarily.
And
They're
that's
able
a
to
strikeout by
record
Blue
the out.
Hunter.
Alessandro still
Now
seems upset
batting
at first
number
base.
8, Marco Caspian.
Marco's a part-time baseball player and does a lot of hockey playing along with his younger brother Brando.
Squares the bunt. Now he pulls back. That's a strike. The ball slips away from
Merriams at
Mateo.
second base.
Merriams alertly takes second.
And that's a steal by Zach.
So here's Caspian. Where's number 8 for the Athletics? It's 6th in the order. Here's the pitch. He fouls it straight back. A good hack there from Caspian. It's 0-2 now with 1 out.
Caspian's a great kid. Comes from a great family. His father is a fire chief in Los Angeles.
He also pitched against your Dodgers.
Yes, unfortunately he did, and beat us.
There's the 0-2 pitch, and there's a roller back to Hunter, who throws to third, and now they have him in a rundown. The throw back to second, got him.
Called out at second base.
Great play there by Cave,
Beautifully executed pickle.
and good tag by Spike, who was alert of Blue to throw to third base to record the
A
out.
hit from Marco Caspian.
Heads up play by
Now
the Yankees.
batting. Number 6, Caden Serafine.
So here's Seraphin. Where's number 6? Here's the pitch,
This
and
is
he
like
takes a
David
strike,
versus
and
Goliath. Caspian steals second base.
alertly takes second there as Mateo wasn't able to squeeze it. It's 0-1 here. Blue has his sign. Righty deals, and it's a ground ball to first base. Alessandro has it. He takes his time. He makes the play. And that's how
And
the
that's
top
the
of the
third
second
out.
inning will end, Jason. So we're through 1.5, and the score is the Yankees 1 and the A's nothing. Yankees will be back to bat in a minute.
I think one of the reasons the A's struggled this season is they lost their coach for about half the season. He blew his Achilles
Now taking the field,
and
the A's.
missed quite a few practices and games. And watching him running across the field today is it's a great sight to see, being that he was on crutches for quite a while.
That's right. Jason, something great that I just saw. Anthony Lopez took his pitcher under his arm as he walked to third base and gave him some words of wisdom. You know,
I expect no less from Anthony.
his pitcher struggled in the first inning, probably was dealing with some stuff mentally. Anthony makes sure his guys are okay. That's somebody that all coaches want on their team, because he just executes. He does his job. Even when he's not producing on the field, he brings so
Behind
much
the
to the
plate,
team.
Zach
I think that
Mearns.
these days that's something that's undervalued
He's
in today's
definitely
game.
a leader on this team, and
Yeah.
he's been a leader in every dugout he's been in. He's just a great kid who is always picking his teammates up and has a great attitude.
So here's Vateri to bat for the Yankees.
Mateo Vateri had a great showing in the home run derby earlier today.
He did.
I think he made it all the way to the final.
Still catching, Zach Mearns.
His favorite baseball players are Buster Posey and Yadier Molina. That would make sense, being the catcher that he is.
Neither of those two are Dodgers. I
Now
don't
batting,
approve.
Mateo Vatera.
Mateo is new to Santa Monica Little League this season and was quite a pickup for the Yankees when they lost a player earlier in the season.
As he swings and misses, nice pitch there by Gus. So he came from Redondo Little League, and actually his favorite baseball memory was hitting his first home run there. So great for Santa Monica that we could snatch him away, as that ball's fouled off to the right side. It's 0-2 now. Jason, your staff has done so much for the league to improve the league, starting with building the batting cage, among many other great things that you have done.
We've made a lot of progress in the few years that I've been president. I'm very proud of what the league has accomplished. We built a batting cage. We expanded the league by almost 25% over the last
There's
few
strike
years.
3.
As you should be. You've done great things for the league, and everyone's forever in debt because of everything that you've done. Here comes Jack Ferriston,
Yeah.
one of my favorite
Now
players
batting,
on
Jack
this team.
Ferriston.
Ferriston is a true warrior.
Kid has a heart of a lion. The kid has the heart of a lion. Got his nose broken and was upset that he had to leave the game.
So it's 0-1 here on Ferriston. Here's the pitch, and he hacks, and it's fouled off. Counts now 0-2. Ferriston's the ultimate team guy, ultimate competitor. He's someone who manager Kurt Goldstein says he's privileged to coach. As here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball. Excellent spot there by Gus, who just
And
dots up
there's
the
strike
curveball
3 to make it 2
to
outs.
get him. There's 2 away here.
I want to know why young Jack isn't wearing his pinstripe pants.
That's a good question. As Gus has got into a little bit
Now
of a
batting
groove
for the
here.
Yankees, number 6,
Nasty
David
curveball he just
Alsbach.
struck him out with.
Here comes Alsbach. This would be David. His mother also coaches on the team.
Alsbach.
Actually, they're bringing in a pinch hitter.
They're bringing in Shane Cannington, who just moved to Santa Monica Little League from North. Looks like he also did some time in Santa Monica Pony, based on his helmet logo. Shane has he's been a nice addition to this Yankees team. He's been an interesting pitcher for them. He's got very funky mechanics, so it's hard to pick up his pitching. And I think he's had a great time in Santa Monica Little League this year.
I would agree. I caught one of his bullpens. You're right. Very funky stuff. He's
Now
got
batting,
good
number
action.
1, Shane Cannington.
So Cannington comes in to replace Alsbach.
I like that he's going old school with the high top cleats.
I like the look right now from Cannington. As here's the 0-1 pitch to him, and he swings and misses. He was a little bit out front of that one. It's 0-2 now, Jason.
Gus is starting to fire it out there. Gus's funky mechanics can also be incredibly challenging to pick up.
Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. That was a filthy pitch
And
there
that's
by
a third
Gus.
strike.
That pitch just dotted away from
Now
Cannington.
taking the field, the
We're
Yankees.
through 2 innings, Jason. Score right now is the Yankees 1, the Athletics 0.
Kurt, 35 people. 35. Yeah.
Looks like the Yankees have changed catchers. Owen Belke's now behind the plate.
Jason Belke, another fierce competitor.
Yes, Belke played for me in the All-Stars last year and has really hit his groove this season. He's become a full-time starting player on the Yankees. He's become an incredibly effective catcher, a good second baseman, and his bat has really come to life.
On the mound still, Blue Hunter. And behind the plate, Owen Belke.
Looks like the Yankees have put Shane Cannington in left field.
Eric, you got a new catcher, number 24.
Now batting for the A's, number 1, Joe Gannon.
Let's go, Joe! Let's go! Use that cannon of yours! Ball at it! Yeah, use that cannon.
So Belke throws down.
And
Here comes Joe Gannon. His brother Tommy is actually here today. He was a former member of Santa Monica Little League. He was in my year, of course.
That was
Tommy
a long time ago.
was a great player.
Now, aren't you
Another
playing for
hockey
our
guy.
seniors this year?
I am. We have a doubleheader tomorrow.
Very good. Where are you guys playing?
I think we're playing at Culver. I could be wrong. As here's a pitch to Gannon. He squares the bunt. He gets it down, but it's foul.
Kave Naini crashing in. Was ready for the bunt.
Let's go, Gannon! Hit it with the cannon!
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Gannon. And this time he's swinging away and he takes a strike.
Blue Hunter is still being incredibly efficient with 20 pitches.
He's just pounding the zone here. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Blue just overpowered him.
And that's
That was just some
strike
heat.
3.
Blue's pitching has really taken leaps this season. He's not just a hard thrower, he's actually changing speeds
Now
regularly.
batting, number
and
9,
every so often
Nicholas
he'll reach back and
Piscotto.
just blow a pitch by somebody.
As that's low. Hunter has control. He's got velocity. He's got the ability to mix it up with off speed. He's amazing. As here's
He's just got great
Piscotto.
command.
As that's low and Belkey can't hang on to it. It's now 2-0. So 1 out here. This is the 9th spot in the A's order. On deck, Theo Rogers, who represents the top of the order, Jason. As Hunter fires in a strike and says, "That's right, I do that." Again, folks, this is the Santa Monica Little League Championship game here. Majors Championship, as that's away, and it's 3-1 now. On Piscotto.
Little known fact about Aaron Goldstein, he has been a junior Dodgers announcer on a number of occasions.
That's right.
Are you doing any of that this season?
No, unfortunately, I aged out as it's 3-2, but we're hoping that young Spike Goldstein will continue the
Pick
legacy.
up the torch?
Maybe young Ben Sherman, for that matter.
My kid never shuts up.
Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that's ball 4, so a good at bat there by Piscotto.
I love you, Benjamin.
Piscotto draws the walk.
That's ball 4.
And now the top of the order.
Blue just walked the 9th hitter in the lineup. Very unblue-like.
That's a rarity.
Yes. I
Back
like
to
it.
the top of the order for the A's. Number 15, Theo Rogers.
So here's Rogers the bat again.
I like that young Owen Belkey went out there to give him a minute to breathe. And
Jason, if you remember in Rogers' first at bat, he grounded out to shortstop, which Spike Goldstein was there to make the play. As Hunter fires in a strike, he's not wasting any more time.
yeah, young Theo Rogers was swinging first pitch last time.
Rogers with a solid stroke at the top of the order. Here's the pitch. And that's high. It's 1-1 now. Hunter's having a little bit of difficulty with his command right now, Jason.
Very unblue-like. I have a feeling this will be a short-term problem for Blue. I'm sure he'll find his command quickly.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Hunter got him to chase the fastball upstairs. That had nice four-seam action. They say the best four-seamers are the ones that rise.
Surprised
That's fouled off there.
the A's haven't put a special pinch runner in for Piscotto. Piscotto isn't the fastest kid.
Yes. He did do a great job of getting on base, though. That's something that the A's have only had one other time this game. Here's the pitch, and that's low, and it skips away from Belkey. Piscotto's going to second, and he makes it. So in
And
spite
there's a stolen base.
of what we say, Piscotto alertly takes second base. And now the A's have a threat. The tying runs in scoring position here in the top of the third inning with the top of the order up.
Shows you my scouting report wasn't so good, which is probably why I lost to the A's. That kid looked like a gazelle running the bases.
Here's Theo Rogers. Swing, strike 3 called. Perfect
And that's
location
strike
there
3.
by Blue Hunter to retire
Now batting
Rogers.
for
And
the
here
A's,
comes
number 10,
Gus.
Gus Singh.
Gus Singh is their big stud.
That's right.
He's a lacrosse player. Also sporting a pair of high-top cleats.
He's settled in, Jason, on the mound. As that one skips away, and the throw to third. And now they have him in a rundown, and they got him. So Cave makes 2 plays in the rundown, and
There's
that'll do it.
out number 3.
So what a play there by Cave to record the
A's will
out
not be taking
at
the field.
third, and a great throw there by Owen Belkey. Piscotto was hung up between second and third. He's tagged out, and we'll head to the bottom of the third inning. Right now, the score is the Yankees, the home team, 1, and the visiting A's 0.
Well, I wanted to score like 2 runs on that beat.
Still pitching, Gus Singh. Still behind the plate, Zach Merriams. Excuse me, Merriams.
So here comes Spike Goldstein to bat, Jason, as we
Now batting,
pick up
Spiker Goldstein.
bottom of the 3rd inning here. As Gus deals in a bunt there by Spike. Will it stay fair? It will. And Spike has a base
And
hit.
that's a bunt by Spike.
That's something that the kid does quite frequently. He did that in
Great bunt. Now batting,
a game earlier
number
this year,
5,
and he
Kaveh
has a way of getting it
Naeem.
right down the line to
Spike
where.
has deceptive speed.
Oh yeah. And a great bunt there by the kid. So here comes Naini.
Let's see how Gus responds to that.
And another bunt. And this one, Gus records the out at first. Nice stretch there by Mirich, who wears the shades.
This one
Kaveh
was
seems
an
to be
unsuccessful
hurt.
bunt.
Kaveh does advance the runner. So there's
Kave's
one
not allowed
out
to be
now.
hurt. He's supposed to be one of my all-stars
And
in about 24 hours.
they send Spike back saying that he left too early. So here is
Now
the
batting, Alessandro Garrett.
3-hitter for the Yankees, Alessandro. So Spike's at first. One out. Here's the pitch. And Garrett rips it right at Anthony Lopez, who makes a great
And
play
there's
there.
no.
Anthony making a very heads-up play on the line drive from Garrett.
So there's 2 outs, and here comes the cleanup hitter, Big Blue
Now
Hunter.
up, Blue
If I
Hunter.
remember correctly, Blue got one of the few hits of this game and drove in a run last time at bat.
He had a shot to right field that dropped in front of Biscotto that knocked in one, and here's the pitch, and this time he pops it up into short right field. That'll fall in for a base hit. Spike's going to third, and he'll make it. So first and third now a threat for the Yankees as Hunter's got
And
2
there's a hit.
hits, Jason.
Blue's having an incredible game in the championship, which doesn't surprise me a bit. The kid's got a ton of poise for a 12-year-old.
The moment is
Batting,
never
number
too big for
24,
Hunter.
Owen Belkey.
Big
Here
Owen
comes-
Belkey coming to bat. Let's see what he does with that bat of his. The kid's been hitting like lights out.
Belkey's looking to break this game open as he takes a ball away, and Hunter goes halfway between first and second. The A's aren't interested, so he'll just take second base.
A nice little hop in the middle. Did you catch that?
It was a smart play there because you force the A's to make a decision. As there's a strike on Belkey, and it's 1-1 here on Owen. So 1-1 here on number 24, Owen Belkey, who takes strike 2. It's 1-2 on Owen.
I think Belkey's struggling with Gus's mechanics. You know, when you watch from behind Gus pitching, you're a right-handed hitter. It looks like everything he's throwing is going to hit you in the back of the head. He's got that awkward sidearm release.
As Belkey takes ball 3, it's now 3-2 on Belkey. Favorite school and subject, writing. As he takes ball 4, he draws the walk. Gus cannot believe it. Bases are now loaded.
Now batting, John McDonald.
John McDonald has been one of the biggest hitters in the league when he gets a hold of the ball, so this could be a big moment for the Yankees.
So here's the pitch to McDonald, and he takes a ball, nowhere to put him now. There's 2 outs, bases loaded. Huge opportunity for McDonald to break this game open for the Yankees. Here's the pitch, and that's down. It's 2-0 here on McDonald. McDonald's really worked hard to improve his stroke as the 2-0 pitch is taken for ball 3. McDonald worked tirelessly last year in All-Stars to try to find a stroke that worked for him. He improved his defense. He's really a great player.
He's made massive strides this season, not only with the bat, but defensively. Saw him make one of the best catches I've seen in Little League in the 50-70 game. Had a ball crushed over his head and just made it beautiful.
He grounds a base hit up the middle. Spike scores. Here comes Hunter. And it's 3-0 Yankees. What a hit by John McDonald. Another key piece of this Yankees roster, and he shoots one right back where it came from. It ends up being a 2-run knock.
Hard pop up the middle. Nobody was there to fill that gap.
Jason, it's decision time for Eric Mirich.
Does he leave Gus in, or Mirich doesn't have another game to worry about, so he can leave Gus in there. He doesn't have to worry about pitch counts, but it looks like he's making a change to his son.
He's going with the lefty.
And lefty. Matthew Mirich has recently developed a very nice 2-seam fastball that has a little movement on it. He's also developed a lot of confidence and command this season. It's been great to watch him develop.
Mirich, a tough lefty.
Throws nothing but strikes.
That's the way you gotta be. Pound the zone. A solid performance from Gus. The Yankees were just able to capitalize on the mistakes that he made, and they have the lead 3-0.
Now pitching for the A's, Matty Mirich.
Jason, Mirich's favorite Major League player, Javier Baez. His walk-up song is Sunflower by Post Malone.
You know, I gotta admit, I'm a fan of that silly song myself.
So Matty's in the game with 2 away here in the 3rd inning. The Yankees really trying to break it open. The A's trying to keep it close and get those bats working.
You know, going back to Post Malone, I have some parental advice. Don't tattoo your face unless you want to be a rock star. And then you need to make sure you're a rock star before you tattoo your face.
I agree with that. So here's Viteri to bat. That would be Mateo, the catcher.
Now, these 2 young fellas actually play together on their travel ball team.
A little rivalry going on here between the teammates.
As I understand, the 2 teammates are going to be going to Omaha together in just about a week and a half.
Is that with young Benjamin Sherman?
As a matter of fact, yes.
So 1-0 on Viteri, and he takes upstairs. It's now 2-0. Belke leading off from second. He'll go back to the base. So 2-0 here. Here's the lefty deals, and it's popped up high in the air, short right field, and it's caught there. An excellent catch there. That was number 6, Caden Seraphin.
That's the 3rd out.
So
Matthew
great
got
play
himself
there.
out of a tough situation.
Matthew gets him out of the jam, and we're headed to the 4th inning. In fact, the top of the 4th inning. where the A's will look to get some runs up on the board. Right now it's 3-0 in favor of the Yankees. Blue Hunter
Still on the mound. Big Blue Hunter.
gives a little smile to his fan section over there near the Yankees dugout. He's pitched a tremendous game and he's looking to continue that. In fact, he wants to just pitch the whole game.
The kid continues to be incredibly efficient on the mound. Despite struggling a bit last inning, he pulled it together and has only thrown 34 pitches thus far. He's waiting for a catcher, so he's got somebody to warm up with. I'm not sure why the Yankees haven't sent somebody. Oh, look at that. Here we go.
Only 34 pitches for the big right-hander, as Jack Ferriston will warm him up.
Looks like the Yankees have made some changes in the field. James Tigrag has come into the game in right field for the Yankees.
Big game, James Tigrag, for that matter. His father, Jim, also coaches.
Is he related to James Worthy?
I would.
Oh wait, no, wrong person. You know, sometimes it's fun being old.
Here comes Gus Singh at the bat.
That should be quite a matchup up there.
Now
Gus.
hitting
Clash of the
Gus
Titans,
Singh.
if you will.
Absolutely.
So Big Gus against Big Blue. Matchup
Gus.
of the Titans.
Gus, the little cross player, who occasionally likes to play some baseball and dominate a game.
Open stance from Gus. The big right-hander deals the pitch. It's taken for a strike. Mateo having trouble with it. So it's 0-1 here on Gus. Hunter's got his sign. Fastball away is the call. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off.
Gus fouled one off the end of the bat, and then the two Titans smile at each other. Gus says, "Send me another one like that."
Now Mateo wants it up. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that misses. Jason, I must say, Hunter really gets into a groove. He's just almost unhittable at that point. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled off. So a good battle here between the two biggins.
Has Blue given up a hit today?
No.
He's thrown 2 no-hitters this playoff season, a 1-hitter.
And that's shot down the right field line. That's way foul. So that's what we talked about in our pregame, Jason. The Yankees were looking to score early and ride the big right-hander, and they've done that so far.
Let's see if the A's can find a way to catch up to him and put some runs on the board.
A little quick pitch action, and it hits him near the elbow. That's that left elbow. Gus seems to be shaken up. Tosses the bat away.
I hope the young man's okay. It looks like that thing hit him right on the tip of the elbow.
It's
And the Yankee players doing the right thing and taking a knee. And
Way to take one for the team, guys! For the team! Yeah! Let's
so
I wonder why the umpire is out at the mound. Did the A's make a change? Are they giving Blue a warning for coming in on young Gus?
Only time will tell. As Mirich steps up to the plate. He just got the A's out of a jam last inning.
All right, Matthew.
Now he'll look to start a rally here for Oakland. So Hunter's settled in. Gus seems to be all right. Jason, that would have been a great time for an Evo Shield.
Now batting, Matthew
I
Mirich.
agree. Those things are fantastic. I have one for my son, and really give the kids confidence. Now, one of the only things Blues struggled with a bit this season is he's hit a number of batters, which may, frankly, work to his advantage because I think half the league's terrified of him.
And Mirich clearly isn't, and he grounds a base hit to right field, and Tigrak gets it in quickly. So there's the first hit for Oakland,
And
a
that's
base
a single
hit by
Matthew
Mirich.
Mirich.
A great piece of hitting there as he grounds a base hit in the 3-4 hole. Belke
Now up to
and
bat,
Garrett could
Zach
not make the play.
Mueller.
And here comes Mirims.
We're getting right into the meat of the A's lineup. They could do some damage here. They've got the tying run at the plate with Mirims, who's been
My
hammering the
bad.
ball.
So here's Blues offering. And he lines a base hit into center field. McDonald cuts it off. And the bases are loaded with nobody out. So the A's lineup is all of a sudden wide awake. 2 base hits, one by Matthew Mirich.
And that's a single
Big
by
Poppy
Zach.
Anthony Lopez is coming to the plate with the bases loaded.
Now up to bat, Anthony Lopez.
So here comes Anthony Lopez, Jason. We've been talking about him all game. He's a fierce competitor. This should be a great matchup. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch, and he grounds it slowly to second, and they get the out at first, and the run scores. So the A's get on the board on an RBI ground out by Anthony
The
Lopez.
Yankees and a run for the A's.
It's now 3-1. There's one out, and here comes Caspian.
Marco Caspian, hockey player, occasional baseball player, one heck of a young athlete. Let's see what he can do against Big Blue Hunter.
Alert play there by Belke to go to
Marco
first.
Caspian.
That was smart. Just take the sure out. You don't have anybody out in the inning, and you have a 3-run lead as the pitch. And there's softly lined and a nice play by Belke, and they double him off at second. So a great play by Belke, and Spike completes the double play. Caspian hit a rope. He's upset as they turn 2, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The A's get one back. They still
A's are not
trail
taking the field.
3-1.
Real heads-up play from Belke, though. Very impressed with the young man making that grab and then having
The wherewithal.
to make a play
Smarts.
at second base. That was fantastic. Great job, Belke. Did you see the new All-Star uniforms? Take a look.
I heard they are smooth. There's young Belke. Walked
He's
by.
one of 3.
Still pitching, Matthew Mirich.
Owen's the oldest.
So Mirich looking to restrain the Yankees lineup from doing more damage.
Looks like the A's have made some changes in the field. We've got Brando Caspian at second base, Theo Rogers at short, Marco Caspian at first base. They keep with Anthony Lopez at third.
Jason, that Mirich delivery almost reminds me of Alex Wood of the Reds. What do you think of that call?
I think that's a fantastic call. I gotta tell you, Matthew Mirich is one of those kids to keep an eye on as he grows and develops with his funky mechanics and his command of the ball. He really may have some potential to play ball for quite a while.
I agree with that. Matthew's a fierce competitor, and he's a great kid. I really enjoy Matthew's company as Mirims hustles behind the plate. It's interesting that Gus Singh does not have his name on the back of his jersey. almost all the other athletics do.
Now batting, number 22, James
Yeah, we
Hegrack.
haven't put names on the back of jerseys in years, and we decided to bring it back this season. He must have been one of the kids who missed the day when we were putting them on the jerseys. Looks like the A's have also brought Jason Sackler into right field.
So here comes big game James Hegrack. Here's the pitch. And he clobbers one in the air to left field. It's over the left fielder's head. He's on his horse. He's looking to get 2. And he does. The big man delivers a
And that's
double. They don't call him Big Game James for nothing as he smashes a ball into the left field corner. He's rewarded with a 2-base hit. And now here comes David Alsbach.
Now batting, David Alsbach.
Tell James to get his helmet, or Jack to get his helmet on. He's going to pinch run.
They want to bring in Jack Ferriston.
As a special pinch runner.
Folks, he wears number 8. He'll be pinch running for Big Game James.
Big Game James just smashed the ball to left field.
James,
Ball
bring
was-
it, buddy. Jack.
Kirk is making a nice offensive move, bringing in some wheels for the big hitter.
So David at the plate. His favorite Major League players, Justin Turner and Mike Trout. It's a pretty good list right there.
Like that horrible song, Old Town Road. Oh.
As Ferriston makes an impact immediately coming off the bench as he takes third base. Jack Ferriston, one of the best base runners in the league.
He's a speedy little fella.
As David tries to knock him in here with nobody out, and he grounds it to shortstop. The run will come in to score. They throw home. The ball gets away. And a base hit there by Alsbach.
The 10-year-old Theo Rogers decided to try to get the out at home as opposed to the easy out at first base. Let's see how that ends up impacting the game.
And now we get a shot of the dugout as they're
Now up,
mobbing
Spike
Ferriston.
Goldstein.
Here comes the top of the order, Spike Goldstein, coming to bat.
Now, I understand you spent some time at the ball yard as well.
I do, as Spike grounds a base hit in the left field. And it's first and second, still nobody out.
Single.
Spike was a little bit out front, but he was able to keep the bat in the zone and smash a base hit in the left. And here comes Naini.
The lessons with Mr. Doug Lotta paid off. Zachy got a hit to left field there.
That's right. Good piece of hitting there by the kid.
Eric Mirich is coming out to the field to talk to his son Matthew. Try to calm him down a little bit.
So we are in the bottom of the 4th inning here. This game's gone by
I want to
fairly
point something
quickly.
out right quick. Kirk Goldstein was just tying Kaveh Naini's shoes, and I got to tell you, one of my favorite Little League stories ever was I was coaching Kaveh in, I think, Double-A, which is the first season of Kid Pitch. Kaveh pitches 2 innings of no-hit baseball and looks at me in between innings, points to his shoe. My shoe's untied. After pitching 2 innings of no-hit baseball, points to his shoe again, my shoe's untied. So I call timeout and I go talk to the young fella. He says, Coach, I don't know how to tie my shoe. I know how to pitch 2 innings of no-hit baseball, but I don't know how to tie my shoe. Can you tie my shoe for me?
The lessons you learn in Little League.
Greatest story.
So it's 0-1 on Naini. Ducks are on the pond, first and second. Nobody out. Here's the pitch, and he flares it down the right field line. It's a fair ball. It rolls into the corner. Here comes David. He'll score. Spike gets all the way to third. RBI double for Naini, who smashes it down the right field line. And here comes Alessandro Garrett the Yankees are breaking it open. The score is 5-1.
The big lefty
Up to bat, Alessandro Garrett.
at bat seems to have recovered from that first inning mishap.
So Mirich, after coming in and getting out of the jam last inning, has run into a bit of trouble here.
They seem to be hitting him hard now.
So here's the pitch, and that's way high. It's 2-0.
See how this left-on-left matchup goes.
Alessandro looking to break it open here. 2-0 pitch. You better believe he's getting the green light from Coach Kirk Goldstein. He's looking to do damage right here, Jason.
Goldstein is known for being aggressive with the bats. Always has been.
Garrett fouls it straight back. It's 2-1. So a great hit by Naini.
We've got a great crowd out here today. We've got a
do.
great crowd all day. AAA game, the
Exceptional.
house was full.
All-star voting selections.
All-star team was named, all 5 of them. Had a great crowd for that.
Garrett
Takes a big hack.
swings through it and misses. So it's 2-2 now with nobody out. If you're Garrett, you just want to put the ball in play. There's nobody out, and the infield's back for Oakland. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Now, are they Oakland or are they Santa Monica? I think they're Santa Monica. They're the Santa Monica
Santa Monica.
A's.
So Garrett battling here against Mirich. A lefty has his sign from Merrims. He delivers, and another foul ball. So a great at bat here by Garrett, who just won't go away, Jason.
He seems like he's really struggling with the left-handed release from Mirich. You know, when you've got a lefty-on-lefty situation, the batters tend to struggle more because it looks like the ball's coming from behind them.
Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a good call by Jason, who saw that he was having trouble with the delivery.
And that's a strikeout.
Mirich takes a little bit of a risk trying to do a little back picking on Clave Naini at second base, who wasn't paying attention.
So here comes Blue Hunter, who has 2 hits, both to right
Now
field.
up,
One a line
Blue
drive
Hunter.
and one a flare. He's 2 for 2. There's 1 out here.
See if Blue can break the game open here.
And that's low, and a nice stop there by Merrims. Keeps the ball in front of him.
Merrims has been another great addition to the league this year. He came here from Mid-City Little League, I think. You know, the league has really grown over the last few years. We just keep adding really strong players.
And that's a credit to you as a base hit in the left field. Goldstein scores, Naini scores. Blue Hunter has 3 hits, and it's
And that's
7-1
a single by
Yankees.
Blue Hunter.
Great piece of hitting there by Hunter. He grounds it through the left side for a base hit.
Now up, Owen Belke.
Here comes Owen Belke.
The A's have a couple other pitchers they can go to if Matthews' struggles continue. They've got the Bulldog, Anthony Lopez. And actually, I think Marco Caspian is unavailable.
So the Bulldog is capable of throwing 2+ innings at least.
Absolutely.
So here's the pitch, and that's low. It skips away. Hunter showing off the blazing speed as he takes second base there alertly.
Blue's done nothing but help his own cause all day long.
The Yankees trying to break it open, Jason. Here's the pitch, and a ground ball to first base. Nice play there by Caspian.
And that's an out.
There's 2 away here. Hunter does advance to third, so Belke's retired.
The Yankees are doing what they've done all season. hitting the ball, playing great defense.
And riding that big right-hander who's at third base at the moment.
Absolutely.
So now a little bit of a delay as John McDonald
Now up,
comes in.
John McDonald.
John in his last at bat got a base hit up the middle, Jason. As he grounded one past Gus, who was pitching at that time. There's 2 outs here, 7-1 the score. And McDonald grounds it to second base. And the A's make the play. They
And that's the
get
third
out of
out.
it.
Mirich got out of the inning, only gave up a couple of runs.
That was Caspian to Caspian on that 4-3 ground out. We're heading to the 5th inning. Through 4, the home team Yankees 7 and the visiting A's 1.
Blue Hunter coming into the 5th inning with only 44 pitches.
Still pitching, Blue Hunter.
Behind the plate, Mateo Materi.
AG, I think the A's need to make a statement if they want to get back into this game.
Now up to bat, Brando Caspian.
So here comes Brando Caspian, who made play at second base in the last inning.
Hey, let's go, Brando! You got this, Brando!
Caspian's another hockey player. Caspian boys are great athletes. Let's
And
see what he
he's-
can do against Big Blue.
Hacking, and he fouls it away to the right side. That's a trend that I've been noticing, Jason. A lot of these A's hitters are late on Blue.
Understandably, Blue throws harder than almost anybody in the league and can be quite intimidating up there.
Blue pounds a fastball in its own 0-2. This is not Blue's first championship game here. Jason, tell us more.
I think he was in the championship game in AAA when he was on the Royals,
Yes,
and he may have won that season.
I think I was doing that game.
He also plays on a travel team that recently played against the Japanese national team that comes out regularly, and I'm not sure if he pitched against them or not, but I understand.
There's a tapper, and it stays fair, and Caspian has a base hit. That defied the laws of physics, Jason.
So did that kid's wheels over there. Did you see him run down the line?
That was some speed as Caspian has a base hit, and the A's have a threat here.
Jason Sackler looks like Jason Sackler's in the game for the first time. This is his first at bat. Let's see what the young fellow can do. He was named to the All-Star, the 11U All-Star team this year. First time All-Star.
And he hacks and misses.
A little late on the swing. His coach is giving him a little instruction at third base.
So here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as Sackler gets that pitch blown by him by Big Blue. And it's 0-2. So now Sackler chokes up. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's up and away, and The throw to second is not in time, but a nice stop there by Belke as Caspian advances to second base, Jason.
Belke made a great stop there. That throw was a little offline, and he really had to put his body in front of that ball. Very impressive young man.
So Blue's up to 52 pitches. What's the limit for him?
He can go to 85.
And he can finish the batter, correct?
Yeah. You can start your last batter at 85 in Little League as an 11 or 12-year-old. I don't think Blue's in any jeopardy at this point. We're already in the 5th inning, and he just keeps firing away.
So Hunter strikes him out, and here comes number 11, Jonah Dworkin, making his first appearance at the plate. The lefty.
Might be worth it for the A's to try to bunt here to advance that runner just to get something on the board.
And you read Coach Mirich's mind as he lays a beauty down. Hunter makes the play at first, but the runner gets over.
Second out.
So there's 2 outs now.
Top of the order, Theo Rogers coming up. Let's see if he
Now
can
up to
advance
bat,
that run
Theo
across.
Rogers.
This young man is incredibly impressive. He started the season in AAA.
Now he's leading off for a team in the championship, playing shortstop as he takes a strike.
For a 10-year-old, speaks very highly of his skills.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and he pops it up right in front of home plate, and it rolls foul. So we've had some adventures right in front of home plate this inning. First, the chopper base hit by Caspian, then the bunt, and now that hit by Rogers, Jason. There's been a lot going on right in front of the plate.
The Yankees may have just dodged a bullet there. If that
I agree.
hadn't gone foul, that could have been a run. Which the A's need desperately to stay in this game.
So here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Mateo completes the tag, and we're through the top of the 5th inning. The score is the Yankees 7 and the A's 1. So the A's are going to need a lot of magic in the top of the 6th inning, or this game is over.
Yes, indeedy. If they don't score 6 runs, the day and season will be over for the Athletics. Looks like the Athletics have made a pitching change. They're bringing in the Bulldog, Anthony Lopez.
This is a treat, Jason. The
Now
Bulldog
pitching,
is a pleasure
Anthony
to watch.
Lopez.
Looks like Mirich is now at first base. Miriams is still behind the dish. Caspian's now at short. Looks like Gus Singh is moving to third base. The A's have a ton of great athletes, and it's translated into a very successful season for them.
Behind the plate, Zach Mearns.
The Bulldog's another one with funky mechanics out there. It really rolls that wrist, and it can be hard to pick up.
Bulldog is a great pitcher, though, and he's got a really good mindset on the hill, which makes him effective.
You know what else he's got? He's got a fantastic attitude.
He does. He's got heart.
He's got a great family. I've coached him and had his father help many times. Always a pleasure to work with the Lopez's.
Here's Mateo Viteri as he takes way upstairs.
And
1-0.
he's a little wild with that first pitch.
Mateo's favorite subject in school, PE. That reminds me of Yogi Berra's quote, and he said he likes school closed. As there's a strike, it's 1-1.
The Yankees have young Spike Goldstein warming up in the bullpen.
Interesting fact about Viteri, he can impersonate Donald Duck. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that's upstairs.
The Bulldog's got to find his stroke up there. He's awfully wild to start.
Could be an intimidation tactic, or it could be he doesn't have his control. I would guess number 2. As this pitch is popped way in the air. And no communication between the A's, and the ball
And that's a single.
falls. Caspian and Mirich couldn't communicate, and it falls in between the two of them. But Terry's aboard.
I saw Mirich call for the ball. I think Caspian must have missed the call. Tigrak,
So
last
here's-
inning, had a big hit to left field. Let's
here's
see if he can
Big
do with a runner on
James.
board.
Big game James swings through it and misses. And his first at bat, he shot a drive down the left field line for a double. Here's the pitch. And he takes a strike, and it's 0-2. And Miriams tries to throw behind the runner. Mirich stops it, and they don't get the out.
And he got very lucky that Mirich made such a heads-up stop over there at first base. That could have cost him.
Strike 3 called. Big game James doesn't agree with it, but he's retired.
I think he got fooled by that nasty curveball that Lopez threw there.
Here's Allsbach.
Is it Allsbach or Allspach?
Now batting, David
Allsbach.
Allsbach.
I think. So he swings through the first one and misses as there's one out. Lopez is settling in a little bit, the Bulldog.
Speaking of bulldogs, I saw a gorgeous little bulldog out here today. The Villa Seniors have a bulldog puppy. Lots of wiggles.
These seniors are a staple of Santa Monica Little League,
Yes, they are.
as Vitteri's able to take second base. One out. And a line drive, base hit by David. Are they going to send Vitteri? No, they're not. Good
Miriam's
decision
almost
by
caught
Goldstein.
sleeping
Single.
behind the plate.
So a
Good
great
throw.
piece of hitting.
Ivory Goldstein.
And the top of the order now, Jason. Here comes the kid, Spike Goldstein, in his last at bat. He had a line drive, base hit in the left field. So here's Spike, here's the pitch. And he takes it for a strike. And David's able to advance to second base, so the Ducks are on the pond here with one out for the kid.
I was just greeted by another newly minted Santa Monica All-Star, Aiden Dodge.
One of my favorites for that matter, as the ball skips away, and here comes Vitteri, and he's safe. The throw to third, and it gets away now, and the Yankees have a 9-1 lead as David comes in to score. Jason, this is turning into a rout pretty quickly.
Yeah, the A's are, I think, getting a little discouraged and trying to make a few too many plays.
So keep in mind the mercy rule is in effect, correct?
Correct. So anything after, well, what's the mercy rule? So you're after 3 innings, 15 runs. After 4 innings, a 10-run lead will end a game for you. I think the last championship game Goldstein was in, they mercied the team as well. I think you were on that squad, weren't you there?
Yes.
Fella?
Yes. So the Yankees need 2 to complete the mercy rule. They would have to do that this inning.
As they are the home team, if they score 2 more runs, that would be the end of the show.
Yes, it would. So here's Spike Goldstein. 1-1 to Spike. Here's the pitch. Swings through it and misses. It's 1-2.
I see 2 more newly minted All-Stars, young Benjamin Sherman and young Spencer Cody. They'll be playing for the 11U All-Star team.
Spike swings through it and misses. So heat there by
And that's a
Lopez.
strikeout.
Spike could not catch up. And there's 2 outs. And here comes Kave Naini.
Now up, Kave Naini.
So Kave's last at bat, he hit a double down the right field line.
Lopez seems to have gotten into a groove. and is really firing the ball in there.
Lopez has pitched well this inning. Remember, there was a drop pop-up, so he should have had 3 outs a while ago, and here's a pop-up, and that one's dropped too, and Cave's on his horse. He's thinking 3. Here's the throw, here's the play, and he'll hustle back to second with a double as Sackler had trouble with that ball in right field, Jason.
Yeah, I don't know if he lost it in the
Alessandro
sun
Garrett.
So
or what happened out there.
the Bulldog has been pitching well, but the defense really hasn't had his back. As here comes Alessandro looking to add to this lead, and that's a strike. So in 1, there's 2 outs here. Bottom of the 5th inning. This is the Santa Monica Little League Majors Division Championship. I'm Aaron Goldstein. This is my partner, Jason Sherman. His ball's fouled off by Garrett. It's 0-2. Jason, it's been a real pleasure to do this with you. You are the best.
This has been a blast. Having the honor of sharing the mic with you is something I will never forget, young man.
You have made my day as the pitch is low.
And outside.
Here's the pitch, and that's up and away. Lopez and Garrett are battling here.
Sackler still seems upset with himself out there in right field.
Strike 3 called, a nice pitch by Lopez.
And that's a
So
strikeout.
Lopez
for the
really
third
had
out.
a great inning, but the A's defense had a lot of trouble, and the Yankees, all they need is 3 outs to put it away.
The Yankees
Yeah,
are now
the
taking
A's
the field.
defense definitely didn't give Lopez the support he needed. He threw a great inning there.
Yes. So Big Blue Hunter's on 5 innings, yielding only 1 run.
It looks like with
Last chance
57
for the A's to
pitches,
score.
he will be finishing the game, provided he doesn't run into any big hiccups here.
Yes. And the Yankees
Still pitching, Blue Hunter.
have an 8-run lead.
Behind the plate, Mateo Viteri.
Big Blue Hunter starting the 6th inning with only 57 pitches. As he's done all season, he continues to be incredibly effective from the mound. It's kind of fun calling a baseball game with you there, kid.
Oh, it's been a pleasure, Papa Sherman. So here's Gus Singh. We'll lead off this inning. The last time these two Titans faced off against each other, Gus got hit. So it'll be interesting to see how he takes this at bat.
Can Gus contain himself, or is he going to try to win the game with one swing? Here.
Now batting, Gus Singh.
So here's the pitch, and he comes.
Starts off with a nasty curveball is what he does.
I was
Fooled
filthy.
Gus.
Gus was expecting heat. He gets the off speed. So the next pitch is a strike there, a fastball by Gus. He's ahead of him 0-2.
I would expect to see the spin here.
So here's the 0-2 pitch. That's low. So 59 pitches for Gus. The limit, of course, is 85.
You mean blue?
So that's fouled off.
Blues hit 60 pitches. Can he make it through the inning?
Definitely.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Wait.
So here's the 1-2 pitch from Hunter.
In the
That's
dirt.
low.
Viteri with a nice stop behind the plate.
Nice play by Viteri there. Hunter's got his sign. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off. Still 2-2.
Gus with a little bit of a safety swing there to just keep the at-bat alive.
Whatever you got to do
100%.
to live another pitch. Here's the pitch. And that's just a bit outside. Hunter wanted that one. It's 3-2.
Nice at-bat by Singh, working the count full.
Here's the pitch, and it's grounded foul. Nice effort there by Alessandro Garrett.
Great hustle over there by Garrett. Thought he hurt himself. Didn't look very pleased laying on the ground.
Garrett, of course, rocking the arm sleeve. He's looking clean over there as the lefty.
I have to say the Yankees have some very fancy uniforms. I was a little jealous of them all season.
That's a ball, so Gus
That's
draws the walk. He gets his OBP up.
Now
Here
Matt
comes
batting.
Matt Mirich. Jason, I don't know if you remember, but last at bat, Mirich grounded a base hit through the 3-4 hole.
Matthew's been one of the most consistent hitters in the league all season. They call him the bloop master. He's got this magic talent to drop the ball between the infield and the outfield.
Here's the pitch. And off speed is taken for a ball.
Mirich is one of those kids that I would keep an eye on as he fills out and grows up. He's going to be a great little ball player.
And I already really like his delivery as that one gets away. And Gus is thinking about 3. He will hold at second. So little rally going on here for the A's, looking to put some runs on the board.
Looked like that pitch hit Mirich. Apparently I was wrong.
Joining us at the table is young Ben Sherman. Sherman coming off a very successful season for the Dodgers, as that's a strike. It's 2-1.
Ben Sherman's another one of our 4-time All-Stars at the young age of 11. He's played on the All-Star team since he was 8 years old.
And that's line caught by Spike Goldstein. A nice play by the shortstop as
And
Mirich
that's an out.
scolded that ball, but it was right at the shortstop.
Goldstein made a fantastic
Now to
play.
bat, Zach
Sure.
Mearns.
Well, that proves that he's learned a thing or two from his brother. There's
Yeah.
one away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's Merrims. Merrims also had a base hit last time.
Blue just hit 70 pitches, and it looks like he could be getting tired.
He seems to be getting a little tired as that one skips away from Viteri.
Gus came quite a way up the line there. Now, young Zach Goldstein, also a very impressive pitcher, is in the wings in case Blue runs out of gas.
Alessandro can chuck it too.
Absolutely. He's a lefty with funky mechanics and quite good velocity.
Here's the 1-0 pitch from Hunter, who's trying to finish it, and that one skips away, and Singh will remain at third base. So Gus showing a bit of fatigue here.
You mean Blue?
Excuse me, Blue.
Curious to see how much longer Goldstein keeps Gus in the Blue Hunter in the game.
That one's fouled off. If you're the A's, all you want to do is just keep the train moving. Just get on base and pass the baton to the next guy.
Blue's been so efficient his last few games, I don't think he's gone over 65 pitches, so we're definitely coming to his peak performance of late.
And he gets some help from Merrims there on that one. That was almost over his head. Good action there on Hunter's fastball as it went above the zone. Here's the 2-2 pitch. The target's in. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled. Fouled off. It's still 2-2, so a good battle by Merrims.
Blue's taking a breath behind the mound. fatigued up there.
So here's the pitch from Hunter, and he pops it up foul. Miram's having a great battle here. Now 76 pitches for Hunter, who again is showing a little bit of fatigue. 9-1 in favor of the Yankees. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's lined foul down the third base line.
Miram's is having a great at bat. Maybe his 6th or 7th pitch, and he just keeps fouling everything off. Looks like we may end up with Zach Goldstein turning in to finish the game. Blues only got 8 more pitches left.
But he can't finish
If he starts
last
on
batter.
85, correct.
The curveball to get him, it skips away, and everyone's safe, and now he's looking to take second. Here's the throw, safe at second.
Heads up base running by Miram's.
So a strikeout, and Gus scores on the passed ball, and Miram's is able to take second, so a little bit of action here for the A's.
Now up
Just a
Anthony
little bit of life
Lopez.
with the Bulldog coming to the dish.
Here comes Anthony Lopez, the Bulldog. So the A's looking to put some pressure on the Yankees here.
Anthony has plenty of power. Could easily poke a ball out there into one of those gaps.
And he swings through the first one and misses. Anthony was trying to hit that one to Olympic, Jason.
All he had to do was put the bat on it. Blues doing plenty of work out there for him.
That's right. So here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it hits him in the head. Let's hope that the Bulldog is okay.
He ran straight down the line. I think he's just fine.
Let's
Looks
make
like
sure.
Dave Eby, one of our veteran umpires, is doing a little concussion check for him. Dave Eby's been around the league for well over 20 years, and Lopez couldn't be in better hands.
He's another staple of this league. As Caspian comes up to bat, that's Marco, who again, and yes, we have to bring this up, pitched against your Dodgers.
Thank you for reminding me of the beatdown my Dodgers took.
Now up Marco Caspian.
Got to give the A's credit. They played one heck of a game against the Dodgers to get to the championship game here against the Yankees. They're showing some of that heart right now as we're in the 6th inning. They've got 2 outs and they're starting to scrap back into this game. Let's see if they can continue the train.
So Hunter fires in a strike to Caspian. It's 0-1. Now 81 pitches for Hunter. Remember, the limit's 85, but he can finish the batter. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's popped into right field. That looks to be trouble, and nice play there.
And that's enough.
Belky makes a
Short
very
right field.
sure-handed play in shallow right field, and the Yankees are 1 out away from the championship.
Now up Brando Caspian.
Here's the other Caspian. No belt on the young Brando.
You know, there's nothing that drives me more nuts than a little leaguer without a belt, I gotta tell ya.
So the Yankees crowd can feel it here as that's strike one. Hunter at 83 pitches. He can finish this batter. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's grounded to second, and it's a base hit, and it squeaks through. And McDonald's can't come up with it, and a run will score as Miram's comes home. So it's 9-3,
And
but
that's a run for the A's.
Hunter can still finish the game because he's at 84 pitches.
Now up Jason Sackler.
So here comes Sackler.
Goldstein comes to confirm with the umpire that he's okay. to let Blue Hunter finish the game. Confirms the pitch count. I've been visited here by Teddy Levin, another Santa Monica 11U All-Star. Teddy hit a giant home run in the game against the A's, the only runs for the Dodgers. Over the net. Wow, first one I saw all season.
So Hunter gets a strike. It's 0-1, and this Yankees crowd can feel it as the A's have made a comeback here. A nice hit by Caspian. So here's Sackler, and he's laid on a fastball. It's 0-2. Blue can feel it here, so can this crowd. Kyle Grassel in the building, former champion, two-time champion.
The Yankees are one strike away from putting the Goldstein name on that trophy for a third time.
This one's fouled off by Sackler, who won't go away.
Blue has reached the limit. If he doesn't get Sackler out here, they're going to have to change pitchers. What's on Blue's hand? Looks like there's some tape on his hand.
He had a little mishap with basketball, but non-throwing hand, so he'll be fine. Here's the 0-2 pitch, just a bit outside. The fans wanted it. 1-2 pitch, got him!
And the Yankees win the championship.
And Yankees take the dub.
And Ruby came over for a visit.
Yankees win the championship. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the A's for a great season and the Yankees for winning the championship. Kirk Goldstein has been a real gift to Santa Monica Little League for a number of years.
For finishing the game.
His younger son, Zach Goldstein, just
What a game.
completed his last Little League game today. He'll be moving into the juniors program, but I couldn't think of anything more fitting
Good game.
than the Goldsteins getting the championship on the way out.
This was fabulous. A great day of baseball here at Santa Monica Little League Memorial Park. Jason Sherman, it's been an absolute pleasure. And congratulations for the Yankees, but let's not forget about the tremendous effort that the A's put up. They would not quit. They were resilient, so credit to both teams, but especially congratulations to the Yankees, who are your 2019
Santa Monica Little
Majors
League
Division
champions.
Santa Monica Little League champions. It was a pleasure to do it. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. I'm Aaron Goldstein, that's Jason Sherman. So long.
Thanks, AG. It's been a pleasure.